Meanwhile, Senator Faris took the floor to respond to the Prime Minister and articulated the opposition's position on the Constitution Amendment Bill. Senator Al-Rawi's contribution was centered on two arguments. First, he argued that the bill requires 3/5 majority to be passed, as opposed to the simple majority government says is required. Secondly, he argued that the reforms being posited by government weren't agreed to by the Constitution Committee.
Senator Al-Rawi welcomed Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar to Senate with a stern examination of her points, observing that after the Constitution Committee report was published, half the committee raised objections. The opposition senator said what the Prime Minister called a postscript to the Constitution Committee report was in fact an addendum that was not discussed in committee, calling into question the means by which the bill was brought to Parliament. This brought an objection by the Prime Minister.
The Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago, this is an illegitimate consultation process.
Mr. Vice President, on a point of order.
Which one?
That, yeah, 35(5) and 35(8) with respect to illegitimate proposals.
Senator Al-Rawi cleared the air, stating it was not his intent to disparage the Prime Minister or any other government senator. Nonetheless, he continued his attack on the Constitution Amendment Bill.
The government has perpetuated an unwholesome, inveterate untruth upon the people of Trinidad and Tobago in seeming to suggest that there has been consultation on the postscript, as the Prime Minister puts it.
He says the proposed runoff elections would kill off any hope third parties have.
Because what the Prime Minister is doing, what the government is doing in floating this idea, is to comprehensively kill off any form of third-party life in this country.
Senator Al-Rawi called the proposal for runoff elections divisive. Responding to crosstalk asking just how an election might be stolen, he referred to the St. Joseph by-election and offered an impersonation.
How can an election be stolen? Do we remember 25 projects, 10 days, one dazzling performance? You remember that?
Jonathan Chase, C News.